Yo, I think Stephen A. Smith might be doing something a little sneaky. And if he is, and if I'm right, then I'm about it, and you should be too. All that's coming up next, right here on Riding with the Knicks. Welcome back to Riding with the Knicks. This is a channel where we talk about the team that we love, the New York Knicks, the season as it unfolds, and the deeper themes that we can pull out of the game and apply to our lives to become the best versions of ourselves. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're becoming the best version of yourself today. I surely am trying to be, and so you can help me in that simply by reacting to this video, dropping some of your thoughts, your perspectives in the comments below so I can read them and learn from you too. If you learn anything from this video, if you like this content, if you want to rock with this channel, hit subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000. We're going to get there before the season starts. And yeah, hit subscribe now. It's easy for you to do, but it means a lot for me. So yeah, let's get right into this video. I think Stephen A. Smith is doing something sneaky, and if he is, I'm excited about it, and you should be too. So what am I talking about? Recently, Stephen A. Smith talked about the Knicks on First Take again. He's talking about acquiring Donovan Mitchell. And listen, we have a lot of reasons to hate on Stephen A. Smith. He claims to be a Knicks fan, that he dogs them all the time. There's a lot of reasons to hate on Stephen A. Smith, but let's put all those out and just talk about some positives. He's kind of like Coldplay, the band. And if you don't know about anything about Coldplay, like maybe you don't listen to that type of music, like he's kind of like MGK, right? Like tons of reasons to hate on them. Everybody loves to do it, but for some reason they're super popular. So why did they get there? Like they're there. We're not there. We don't have like the world's eyeballs looking at us, caring about what we say, trying to dog us. Like so. They've done something to get in a position of power, to have a lot of influence and authority, okay? And so Stephen A. Smith does his bit, he does his shtick, we all know it. But recently he said, in this comment, he said that the Knicks should not trade more than 4 picks for Donovan Mitchell. That's big, because I've said on this, like, hey, maybe they gave up 7, but at least they've taken enough time to really consider the deal. A lot of people think that they're going to get taken to the cleaners by Danny Ainge. And so Stephen A. Smith is up here now. He knows who's listening. He knows everybody in the world who cares about the Knicks and cares about this trade is listening to what he says. He's firing a warning shot saying basically, do not trade more than 4 picks. He's starting to use his influence, his platform. This is the sneaky thing I think he's doing. Use that influence and that platform to say, no, don't do this. And then he also says, don't trade anything you can do. Do not trade RJ Barrett. He said, if you have to, you got to do it. And listen, I hate to agree. I don't want to come off Barrett. Super young, great temperament, getting better every single year. Like there's a trouble with having yet another short point guard if we trade for Donovan Mitchell. I get all that. And I think he does too, but what he's saying is, hey, if push comes to shove and that's the piece, you got to move. Donovan Mitchell's only 25 years old, and you got to do it. He's being honest. And so I think this sneaky thing that Stephen A. Smith is doing is getting on First Take, knowing he has the ratings, knowing he has the eyeballs, knowing people are listening to him, and knowing maybe some people in the Knicks front office are easily influenced, and he's trying to use his fandom and his position to put some pressure on the Knicks, to put some pressure on the Jazz, to basically say, don't trade more than 4 picks. He's starting to impact, whether we like it or not, what the price tag is for Donovan Mitchell. Hey, maybe it doesn't do anything, but it doesn't hurt to try, and it doesn't hurt to basically to put that out there. I think he's trying so what can we learn from this? Let's get into this and close this video out so it doesn't turn into a super long video. But this is important, so you want to stick around for this part. There is a concept called anchoring. If you are in business, or you are in sales, or anything that you're in a negotiation about, there is a concept called anchoring. It means the first number that is thrown out in a deal becomes the anchor point. And so this is why people don't want to talk first when it comes to a deal. Or when you are in a deal and you want to create an anchor point, maybe you're in a sale and you want to throw a number out there, like you're the seller. You want to throw a number out that's super high. so that the anchor is up there. So anything below that, now the person thinks they're getting a deal, even if it's unrealistic. Like we're wired to have an anchor point, and so if an anchor point was thrown out, really with the Gobert trade, that kind of sucks because it puts the anchor up at like 1 million picks, and then you're saying, well, Donovan Mitchell is more valuable than Rudy Gobert, so like he's got to be worth more. So we're kind of screwed because of that anchor point. And I think now there's been a significant amount of time that's lapsed, not as significant, but at least some time that's lapsed. The Knicks didn't turn around and just trade immediately, and so Stephen A. Smith is trying to re-anchor the conversation back to 4 picks. Hey, I'm here for it. Coldplay writes a good song every now and then. And I don't know anything about MGK. He probably doesn't, but maybe you could tell me in the comments below. But hey, if this is what Stephen A. Smith is doing, I'm here for it. And if it means that we get Donovan Mitchell at a fair price, I'm here for it. And so in your life, make sure that you are aware of the situations and the times where people might be using anchoring against you. Do not use it as a manipulative tool. Come on, rise above that, be better, but at least be aware. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you love this video. Let me know about it. And we're only like 6 weeks away from the season starting. So let's go, Knicks. Come on now. It's time to start getting excited. I'll see you in the next video.